Hello, how are we? Welcome to another edition of Up the Reds with me, Andy Canby. So, we play our arch enemy from down the East Lancs Road, Manchester United, tomorrow, the late kickoff. Am I looking forward to this one? Too right I am, with what's going on with them, and yeah, it's one of those where I'm relishing us to absolutely get the 3 points. A draw's not going to be any good to us. We need to set an example against those guys from up the road. Reason I'm saying that is because they are piss poor. We're not playing at our best, but somehow we're top of the league, and Jurgen alluded to this in his press conference, which he did before the Union SG game. I'll touch on that later on. But yeah, Manchester United. I just want us to have a really, really good first 45 minutes. I struggle to find that we've had one of those this season, if I'm honest with you. We've for some reason, we've always let teams take advantage of us before we start kicking into gear. But this one here, again, as Jurgen alluded to us in the press conference, he needs the supporters to get behind the team for this game. He knows how important it is for us Reds in the stands, watching from home or wherever we are. He realises the importance of this game. He's not bothered about Manchester United. What he is bothered about is the kind of performance that we put in. We don't, apart from Alex McAllister, we don't have too much on the injury front, which is good. Long-term injuries, Thiago, Batičić, you can forget about them. But yeah, we should have a full squad to choose from. As I said earlier on, I want to see us have a good first 45 minutes, and that means whichever three are playing up front, whoever the midfield is, and obviously the back four now. Obviously, this is my pick. It'll be Alisson, Trent, Canate, Virgil, and then Tsimikas. Midfield's going to be interesting. Szoboszlai, possibly could be Endo in there, and Elliott or Jones, or you might play Gravenberch in there as well. He's had a couple of quiet games for us. He did do midweek, and then up front, it'll be Luis Diaz on the left. He's got to give Darwin another crack in the middle, and then we've got Mo on the left hand side. So atmosphere's got to be very important for us. We need to be singing and getting behind the Reds from the first minute. But that said, the Reds need to give us something to cheer about as well. So yeah. A clean sheet would be great. Virgil seems to be back at his best. United will have the young legs up front, the three. They play 4-3-3. I think there might be, if they go gun-ho against us, we'll just pick them off. But I think they'll be more cautious like they were against Bayern Munich midweek. I watched that game. Bayern Munich never got out to second or third gear, and was still able to beat them. United have got a host of they've got suspension and injuries, and we'll just have to wait and see who comes back for their lineup tomorrow. Right, just getting on to Thursday's game. It was a dead rubber, but it did give the chance for the youngsters to go out and show what they can do. Obviously, Jarell Kwanzaa is going to be a top centre-half for us. He scored his goal. It was Virgil van Dijk-esque, which was nice to see. I thought he did all right. Conor Bradley, right back. He had a good season at Bolton last season. Obviously, he got injured and now he's working his way back in. I think he's going to be fine. Luke Chambers struggled throughout his appearance on Thursday. Constructive criticism is this. It's not having a go at the lad at all. I thought Harvey, Elliott and Jones were a bit poor. Gravenberch was a bit quiet. Jurgen made the changes he had to make. We lost the game, probably on merit. We should have done. But if that was our first string quartet playing against them, it would have been a victory. So good experience for the young lads. They'll take away from that playing in front of a large crowd. Pitch looked a bit naff, if I'm honest with you. But overall, we got the job done early doors, so it was nothing for us to worry about. So I did see a lot of youngsters getting stick, saying the academy's rubbish, this, that and the other. Look, the lads don't play regular under 21. I just want to say that young Scanlon, who came on for Luke Chambers, he is a prospect. We signed him from Birmingham. Left-hand side, he played left back. He's got something about him. But yeah, I saw a lot on social media having a go at these young lads and things. And like I say, they don't all play regular under 21, under 23, under 18 football because they're training with the first team squad. So when I watch the academy games, very rarely do I see these lads playing on a regular basis because they're not involved at all. And what these lads need is game time. So for me, they should be playing, if they're training with the first team, they should be playing in the academy games, because the training, what they get from the first team, they take it into the games at the academy, but that does not seem to happen. It's just an observation by me, who watches the academy games and has a look at the lineup, etc. So let's not be too harsh on these lads. Some of the lads have been there since they were 5, 8, 10, 12. So just to get around the first team squad training is really good. Right, that's all for me now. Okay. I'll speak to you guys tomorrow after the game. Let's hope it's the performance and the points merit each other when we play United. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Have a boss Saturday evening. I'll be hitting the whiskey later, and whatever your tipple is, enjoy. Up the Reds.